What's making that noise?
I need some help because
You're trying to open the door.
I am. I have all of these keys in my hand and I know each of them have a purpose, but for some reason I just can't. Found it.
Wow, you see, just like that, we're like keys in God's hand, waiting to open a door of purpose and service for Him.
That's right.
How do I know when God opens a door of service for me?
He says, I have the keys. He is the beginning, He is the end. And He says, I have the keys for hell and for heaven and forevermore. Let me tell you something. God, when He comes into your life, He gives you freedom. He gives you everything that you need. Jesus Christ saves. There's no door that can be shut when He opens it. The story where Paul and Silas, they were locked in a prison. They were in a dungeon. The Bible tells us that despite their situation, they rejoiced. And you would have thought that they'd been locked and sealed behind, but they rejoiced. That night, the Bible tells us that it was an earthquake, and as the earth trembled, the locks and the doors were open. Thank God, because the jailer, when he came, he rushed, and he thought that they'd escaped. But they were there. He would have committed suicide if he had lost a prisoner. But they said, stop. We are here. They didn't have to run anywhere. Because with Jesus, there's an open door.
How do I serve God?
Well, Jesus gives an invitation. Revelation 1 verse 18 says, I was dead, but now I'm alive forevermore. He calls you. He has a purpose for your life. Jeremiah 29 verse 11, he says He has a bright future, a bright plan for you. He wants to do something for you. In fact, Isaiah, when he had his vision and he saw Jesus, he saw God. And Jesus explained the plan of salvation to him. And there are so many other persons that were out there dying, in need of help. And after the vision, Isaiah was cleansed. And then he asked him the question, who will I send? Who will go and work for me? Isaiah said, here am I, send me. God has a plan. God wants to do something in your life. Revelation 3 verse 8 tells us that I set before you an open door. You may have a little strength, but I have strength, and I will set you free. God has called you, and He wants to use you in a mighty way.
How can I serve others?
You know, the Bible tells us, it says, Proverbs 3 verse 5, it says, trust in the Lord with all thy heart, and lean not to thine own understanding. In all thy ways, acknowledge Him, and He will direct your path. God has given you gifts. He's waiting for you to respond so that you can serve. And sometimes you may think that, that doesn't make sense. Why would I become a missionary? Why would I serve God? Why would I give up so many things for Him? I'll share with you a personal story. I thought I would have been a businessman. I said, when I was a child, the last thing I would do is to preach or to share the word. But God said, it's not your way, it's my way. He called me to be a minister. And today, I tell people, I tell young people, I tell old people, because like I was stubborn, God spoke to me. And you too may be stubborn. He's speaking to you. God is saying, give me an opportunity. I have the keys. I'm going to make a difference in your life. Don't count the cost, but give everything to Jesus. Give him your life in surrendering today, and then he will take you places. I invite you, invite all those that have been watching this series to make a commitment today. Give their heart, give their service. God wants to do marvelous things in our lives.
Thank you so much, Pastor. For our viewers out there, we invite you to continue sharing with us as we continue to talk about him.
And you can share this with your friends, your family, your neighbors, everybody that you meet. You can take a Bible course and learn more about the Bible at ltah.org. So what are you waiting for? Let's talk about him.